and sweet and sour sauce, so yeah. What is up, people? I apologize if you're showing up and this is not what you were hoping to see. At least not yet. What's up, Marvelous Ball? How you doing? How you doing? I've been fine. A little busy. I've been fine. Hopefully you've been paying attention to all the reviews that have been coming out here. Or at least the reviews that are going to be coming out here within the next couple weeks. Friday is this one's review, so be on the lookout for that one. Probably next month is when the review for this one will come out. So yeah. Sorry, I'm munching on some food here. Chicken nuggets and sweet and sour sauce never tasted so delicious. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright. Well, I've noticed two things already off the bat that I don't even have. So, if you'll give me just a brief moment, I will go grab what I need to grab. This is the first thing of the items I need to grab. This isn't a proper live stream without our little clippers. Whoa, hello. What's going on, Yummy from Fiji? I don't know if that's right. What's up, Ray? How are you doing? Sorry. I apologize, it's been a minute, but hey, I was getting my tools. We have to unbox this thing. We are unboxing the amazing Transformers Age of the Primes, Prima Prime. And if you guys don't know the lore surrounding this guy, Chris McFeely already did some stuff, so you guys can know that. What's up, Millie, or Mill? How you doing? How you doing? So, yeah. Yeah, no, we're going to get ready to unbox this thing here in just a quick second. I'm munching down on some food here, so my apologies. If you guys were like, be ready. What's up, Star Kids Vids? Well, it is and it isn't, okay? Prima is different than Prime. So there's two different things. You can go check out Chris McFeely's video of this character. You can actually learn quite a bit from that dude. So, but this is Prima Prime from the Aligned Continuity. So, no, I refuse to do a Star Wars version, Ray. What? There's no Star Wars versions. I don't do Star Wars of these things. I don't collect Star Wars. That's not my thing. So, but yeah, he's based on the strategy guide. But if you really want to know, we can delve a little deeper into his lore here. This guy is technically the first Transformer that ever set foot on Cybertron, like ever. So yeah, but there's the episode. What was it? 5 Faces of Darkness. That's the episode where he debuts in. So, yeah. I answer this in every single one. Presting Singvangsa. I answer this in every single live stream that I've done. My favorite Transformer currently is good lord. I've alluded to it a few times, but currently my favorite figure is the Studio Series 32. So I quite dig that figure. Quite a nice figure. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, are we out of your cardboard prison? We are. All right, so you go there, and then we just come in here. So, also fun fact: this is from the Aligned Continuity. So, you guys might recognize this Star Saber. So, the Star Saber is actually from the Aligned Continuity. It's got the same blade shape and everything, so definitely kind of cool there. So let's just flip that around one more time. So there we go. There we go. So you have that, and here we have Prima in his regular old vehicle, or robot mode, excuse me. So, and there is one thing I am quite thrilled about with the majority of these primes, or at least the Matrix bears, is that they have... Come on. There we go. They all have Matrix chambers. So, did he have a toy in the prime? No, he did and he didn't. He had a toy, but it wasn't really a toy. It was more along the lines of, do you guys remember the Power of the Primes toy line where they did like the power of every single prime that could be wielded by by any Autobot kind of deal? Well, this guy was not even really a figure. It was more along the lines of a let's just make it a shout out and a callback to a forgotten episode and everything of that nature. So, but that's okay, Preston. That's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you here, but I answer it in every single one. So, but my favorite one is for the current moment, I'm actually kind of in favor for Studio Series 86 Prime. He's kind of in the running for my favorite one so far. So, yeah. But he did have a it was and wasn't a toy. I don't know if you guys remember the Matrix chamber holder thingies or the spark holders. They looked like, excuse me. If you guys ended up purchasing the Power of the Prime's Optimus Prime recently in their in the reissue, you guys might have noticed that he came with a Matrix that was much more bigger than this one, and it also was you could remove the core. So that was the whole gimmick behind Power of the Primes, was that you could remove the core and put another Prime's power in place. So that was kind of cool, but the problem with it is that it was pretty much just Combiner Wars again. And the toys definitely showed it, for sure. The leader classes 100% showed it. Let's see here. The Voyager classes, every single Voyager class had to combine. So, yeah. Did you see the new Sentinel? I already have it, actually. I already have the new Sentinel. So, let me pull it out and show it. Let me just grab it real quick. Yeah, Marvelous Ball. I already have the new Sentinel Prime. It's quite awesome. I'm not even going to lie. I have the new Sentinel and I have the new Bumblebee. Here's the new Sentinel. This thing, like, it earns a bajillion points for just being the way it is. But I'm not going to spoil anything because we've got the review that's coming out next week. Or, maybe not next week, next month, excuse me. So, please, stay tuned for that when it comes into play. I promise I will show it off again, so. But, yeah, I do have the new Voyager Sentinel, and I have the new Deluxe Bumblebee, so, yeah. So, there we have that. The colors are what sold it on me. I was originally not going to buy him. Originally I was not going to purchase that one. In fact, that one, the truth is what I make of it. But I originally was not going to buy it, but when I saw it and Scrapper sitting next to each other, I was like, I can't pass this up. So, yeah. All right. Let's flounder around with this character for a minute here, and probably break it. Not as in like I want to, but knowing the transformation styles that have come out as of late, I gotta say this one's one of the ones that I'm more a little concerned with. So, those around, that around, this around, and this is the one thing I will say I do not like about this figure, is the fact that the head is literally right there the whole time. Doesn't matter what you do, it's there all the time. It's watching you menacingly. So, anyways. Alright, so these need to come out. This needs to collapse down, like so. Over that. Good lord. I'm aimlessly floundering around with this. Very true. So, but yeah, no, I'm trying to be as careful as I can be. So, there we go. That comes out like that. Comes down like that. That comes down like this. Okay. I feel better. Slightly. Not all the way, but I feel slightly better. Get in there. There we go. So that goes there. I've watched Emgo a few times, but Umgo definitely said this was going to be a figure that was going to be a problem. Or at least kind of, if you don't know what you're doing. Which, I don't, so... yeah. But, that's what everything's supposed to look. It looks like everything is the way it's supposed to, so I'm going to assume everything's going properly. Okay. I don't know. I think this is supposed to go up and over. I don't know. Okay, here we go. But also, fold the arm in as best you can. This is difficult. Okay. There we go. There's that one. That goes there. It's like it angles in a funky way. And it's like you gotta make sure everything goes in the proper way. And I just can't figure that out. Well, don't like the way that sounded, but it went into place. So, when it makes terrifying sounds, try again. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Okay. That looks better. And then we just collapse all of this in like so, like there. There we go. That looks better. So, fold that in, fold this in, rotate that around, elevate the shoulder pad, make sure all of this lines up, just so. Keep the wheels ever so gingerly weird. But it all seems to be working out. Yes, yes. Ah, there we go. Come on. See, hooray. That's not what I wanted to hear. Don't worry about it, people. It's not broken. It's just the problem is when tabs do not like to line up properly. Sometimes they can make sounds that scare the shit out of people. Okay. There we go. And close that up. There we go. Make sure that this is the weirdest alt mode I think I've ever seen in my life, but it works. Oh, what's up, Diego Valentino? I apologize. I haven't looked at the chat for a quick minute here. But what's up, Diego Valentino? What's up, Devin Poon, big fan Transformers? Not all primes. Not all primes. I need one more to officially complete the to complete all of the primes at the current moment of this release. I still need to get Megatronus, but his figure is a little difficult to come across at the current moment. So, not to mention, we're going to get new figures of a lot of characters, so I have a feeling this guy is going to get a new figure. I have a feeling this guy is going to get a new figure. So, I'm not even going to be surprised when they say, oh yeah, this is what we're going to do. So, yeah. Alright. The deliciousness of my mortal foe has been conquered. If you guys don't know what I'm referring to, I'm just making a joke that I finished my dinner. So, but you missing Long Arm? No, I'm not. Long Arm Prime doesn't exist. He only existed in Transformers Animated, and barely at that. So, yeah. And when I say the only... Well, no. Long Arm Prime didn't exist, so... He only existed in the canonology of Transformers Animated. So... It's a common misconception. Don't worry about it. So... Alright, now I gotta place... This is one thing I'm really, really frustrated about with this particular figure, is the fact that this is where the head is supposed to sit. I can't understand why you would put that there. I just can't get I can't understand that. Why would you put the head here? Terrible place for it to be. So, anyways. Interesting. Very interesting. Quite interesting. That's... Maybe not, I don't think so. That's where it's supposed to be. There we go. I don't get it. I don't know. This is weird. So, man, that backside is a mess. Oh yeah, it's a mess. Don't get me wrong. However, take note. I knew that this guy was going to be a mess walking into it. And the reason I say I knew that it was going to be a mess walking into it was because how exactly are you supposed to design the very first Transformer that transformed? They had such a task ahead of them for that, and for that, I have to give them some grace, okay? I have to give Hasbro some grace on this one, because while, yes, this thing is just a chunk, take note, if this was the first Transformer to ever appear on Cybertron, what would you expect it to turn into? Not to mention, this isn't supposed to be an Earth vehicle, and neither is this one. So I don't understand what the what the hate is. So I mean, I do get that. I do get why people are slightly upset about it, but I don't understand why, you know, there's so much hate towards that. It's a design that they needed to work into everything. It looks like there's a spot for... There is! Well, that's cool. That wasn't covered in MGo's review. So, it kind of is, but kind of isn't. But, like I said, and also take note, this is also supposed to be based off of the aligned continuity. And the only reason I say it's the aligned continuity is because we have Transformers Prime Star Saber sitting right here. So, this is the one time you will see me appreciate the aligned continuity in any form. But, as for what this figure is supposed to represent, I think it's quite nice. I do dig the mold, I dig how it transforms. I mean, it's not perfect, but then again, what Transformer figure is, aside from the Masterpiece ones? It's like the Origins Wheeljack, but without the sauce. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. It's kind of like Origins Wheeljack without all the magic dust and the magic sauce and everything of that nature. It's without that Szechuan teriyaki dipping sauce, Morty. Anyways, so I like Rick and Morty, so. But anyways, so that's practically it for this. So we'll take another couple comments, questions, and stuff of that nature. So just leave a comment in there. Don't forget, if you do leave a comment in there, you do get shouted out at the end of the video. So regardless of what happens, you get shouted out. So the person who said give me a shout out because it's my birthday, you get shouted out regardless if you comment on the video. So yeah. Have you heard of the Hero Was Born pack? Yes, I have heard of the Hero Was Born pack. I've heard of that one. It basically is just a reprint of the Studio Series 86 Scourge and Studio Series 86 Cup into looking like oh, hey, thanks for subbing, Hawk. I appreciate that. By the way, what's up, Hawk? How you doing? So, but basically it was just a reskin of Scourge and Cup to make them look like Orion Pax and Alpha Trion. Don't get me wrong, that Alpha Trion looks amazing. However, that's the only reason I'd be buying it, is for the Alpha Trion. I wouldn't be buying it for anything other than the Alpha Trion. I wouldn't do it at all. So, well, good. I'm glad you're good, Hawk. I'm glad you're good too. I'm glad you're good. So, I'm good. It's all good times. So, I just noticed that my 86 Prime isn't holding his gun, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick. It is me. So, you know, 86 Prime is quite my baby. It's my baby. I'm gonna say, if anybody says, oh, do you want to see my baby? It's this. It's this. It always will be this. So, yeah. Alright. Alright, let's bring these guys in here for a moment. So anyways, if you guys would like to leave some more comments, questions, take some notes, see if this is a figure you definitely want. I'm actually quite pleased though that they're going with the more unilateral boxes again. I'm very happy with that. They literally are deciding, like, let's get rid of the plastic-free packaging. Let's get rid of the green eco-friendly packaging. I'm just grateful they finally gave us the plastic windows on these things again, because I have been dying for those to come back. Like, seriously, it frustrates the crap out of me when Hasbro introduces something brand new and very, very cool and very, very different, and then they release something else alongside it that is just, does it transform? Yes, it does transform. I just transformed this. It came in robot mode, and I literally just transformed it. So, Yeah. So I was gonna say you can scroll back a little bit and it'll or maybe not scroll back. You can rewind the video a little bit and you'll actually see the whole transformation there. We almost had issues. We almost had issues. So. So, man, I'm actively. There's only four figures left that I'm looking for because Prima was one of them, and that was at 5. Now we're at 4. So I'm currently looking for the Age of Extinction Optimus Prime from Studio Series. I'm also looking for the Studio Series Deluxe Class Dark of the Moon Q. I'm also looking for the Studio Series 86 Bone Crusher. That one's going to be fun. By the way, if you guys haven't seen my scrapper video, the dude, the guy, okay, for the people who run GameStop, okay, I do definitely appreciate the fact that you do that, and I appreciate that you're running that. I appreciate that it's a great service that you provide for your communities and the nation. I agree with what you're doing. What I don't agree with what you're doing is in the form of pre-orders. I will never order another pre-order. I got to go build Transformers Blokies. Yeah, I saw those at Walmart, by the way. Tell me how those go. I don't really collect those, but I definitely have been curious about them. That's for sure. So, I haven't seen. I haven't. Well, I mean, I've seen them, but I haven't really reviewed them. I just never really cared to because to me it just doesn't make any sense to own a Transformer that doesn't transform. You know. So. That's just my opinion, but then again, I don't hold any judgment towards people who do buy those because I do know that those things are gorgeous to look at once they're done. So, or at least maybe not the Blokies, but I do know the model kits for sure. Some of them look pretty freaking amazing, I must say. So, I've thought about doing a model kit on this channel before, but I've never really known which one to do, and I don't really want to do them because I know if I get into one, then I'm going to get into every single one of them, and then I'm going to hoard them, and it's just not going to look good on my shelf. So, yeah. So, but anyways, we'll take some more questions, comments, concerns, and potential new subscriptions to which, by the way, if you do subscribe, you will get notified of this guy's review if you click that notification bell. So, not to mention, if you do go check out the main channel down in the description, I would appreciate that, where you can definitely catch and set your alarms for this girl's review, for this guy's review when it eventually comes out, for Scrapper's review, for Sentinel Prime's review, for Bumblebee's review, for Air Raid's review. I've got reviews coming out my ass, man. I got reviews coming out my ass. So, but, anyways, so. So, that being said, I gotta say, I've been playing a lot of Halo Infinite lately. To which, by the way, if you guys haven't started playing or haven't played that game yet, it's quite nice. So, classic firefight, holy cow, that's an awesome mode. If you guys haven't played Halo Infinite or in the recent days, and take note, I wouldn't blame you if you haven't played Halo Infinite unto the recent days, specifically for the reason of the fact that the game has sucked since its inception, and only recently has it gotten good enough to a point where players are wanting to swarm back over to the game. And there are only a few things that really can make something like that happen. The first thing is they bring back an original game mode that everybody loves. It's going to be wonderful. Sometimes that's the case. And I got to be honest, when they brought King of the Hill Firefight in, I quite enjoyed that. So, yeah. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, had to reconnect. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. So, but yeah, no, we've got all this stuff going on here. I'm looking to find the Megatronus Prime. Looking to find that 86 Bone Crusher to continue on with our Devastator journey. I'm quite stoked to hear some news about it, though. I gotta say, there's a little bit of news that's been coming out about it. And the little bit of news that I do know that's coming out about it is that there's going to be, I think there's going to be one leader class in the whole thing. I can't remember which one it's going to be, but I know they said they made notion that there was going to be one leader class, and I don't know if that's going to be Mixmaster or if that's going to be one of the arms. I don't think it's going to be one of the arms, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I think if it is going to be one of the arms, then it's going to be a deluxe class or a Voyager class with a bunch of arms and bits for the legs. So, it's just my personal opinion. To which, that being said, I have a feeling that they're probably going to finish out Devastator in like maybe next year. There's going to be like a massive multi-pack, and it's going to be like over maybe not $700, but maybe on the secondary market it'll be like $700 and stuff like that. So, but I don't know. That being said, we are going to end the stream here because no one's commented, questioned, or anything of that nature after a couple minutes. So we are going to end this stream here. So anyways, thank you to Marvelous Ball for showing up. Thank you also for showing up to Yami Fengfushij. I think that's how that's said. Thank you to Ray. Thank you to Millie. Also, happy birthday, Millie. I appreciate that. Don't forget to check out Star Kids vids as well. Don't forget to check out Preston Singvongza. I think that's how that's pronounced. So Preston Singvongza. Don't forget to check him out as well. Do not forget to check out Diego Valentino as well. And once again, do not forget to check out Devin Poon, Big Fan Transformers, and Hawk. Although all of those people are people who showed up to the stream tonight. So those people are getting their name shouted out, to which, by the way, if you want your name shouted out in a live stream, all you got to do is show up and comment on my streams. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is do so. Anyways, this is Thomas Fandom1 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Don't forget it. Goodbye.